The prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, undertook the night journey, Isra, and the ascension to the heavens, Miraj. During the journey, he smelled a pleasant fragrance and asked the angel Gabriel, "What is this fragrance that fills the sky and the earth?" Gabriel replied, "It is the fragrance of the hairdresser of the daughter of Pharaoh and her children." The hairdresser of the daughter of Pharaoh was responsible for styling the hair of Pharaoh's daughter. Although she believed in Allah and Moses as a prophet of Allah, she kept her faith secret out of fear of Pharaoh. Once, while styling Pharaoh's daughter's hair, her comb fell from her hand, and when she bent down to pick it up, she said, "In the name of Allah." Pharaoh's daughter asked her, "Did you mean my father?" She replied, "No, I meant my Lord, your Lord, and the Lord of all worlds." Pharaoh's daughter then threatened to report it to her father, and the hairdresser told her to go ahead. The daughter went to see Pharaoh and told him, "Oh my father, the servant mentioned the name of Allah, but when I questioned her, she said she did not mean you." Pharaoh heard these words and ordered the hairdresser to be brought before him. He asked her, "Who is your Lord?" She replied, "My Lord is Allah, the Lord of all worlds, the Majestic." Pharaoh said, "Bring her children." The hairdresser had 4 children, one of whom was an infant and 3 were older. Pharaoh asked, "Should I punish them?" She answered, "Do as you wish." Pharaoh had a copper bowl brought and heated until it became red hot. He asked the hairdresser, "Who is your Lord?" She repeated, "My Lord is Allah, the Lord of all worlds, the Majestic." Pharaoh then ordered that her first son be thrown into the fire, and he screamed until his voice was extinguished, and he died. He did the same with the second and third sons. When it was the turn of her 4th child, who was still an infant, they wanted to take him from her arms, but she hesitated. Then the baby said to her, "Oh my mother, be patient, for the punishment of this life is lighter than the punishment of the hereafter." They threw him into the fire, and she saw him die, but she did not renounce her faith. For this, she was killed, just like Pharaoh's wife who had taught faith to the hairdresser. And Allah announced in the Quran the good news that Pharaoh's wife is among the people of paradise, and Allah presents an example of those who believed, the wife of Pharaoh, when she said, "My Lord, build for me near you a house in paradise and save me from Pharaoh and his deeds and save me from the wrongdoing people."